Good morning, and thank you for joining us today for this webinar entitled Using ChatGPT and CRM with Your Email. My name's John Carini, and I'll be hosting the webinar today. I'd like this to be an interactive event, and please do ask questions in the comments area. I've already put a few items in there. And please do go ahead and ask questions. So anyway, I'll show a few slides, and then we will do some product demos and show you how to use ChatGPT and CRM from your email. Sorry, that is the title of the webinar after all. So I'll try to make it interactive, and I will start out right away by asking a question. Ask, what CRM do you use? Okay, put that in the comments, and please do answer it. Also, I just want to make sure this is broadcasting properly. Is everyone seeing me? Seeing the stream? Okay, so please let me know if everyone's seeing the stream now, as I am live. Okay, great. We've got some Salesforce, Zoho. Oh, there's somebody with iCRM. That's really cool, which is our own product. So actually, and is everyone seeing the stream? Please answer in the comments. I just want to make sure. Great. Okay, so now just to go into iEnterprises a little bit before we get started. Thanks for answering, everyone. We've actually been around since the mid-90s, which is a long time for a software company, as I'm sure you know. I'm actually here in sunny Florida, but we have offices in Europe and Asia too. And we've kind of been doing the CRM and email, and now with AI, obviously, from the beginning, which is kind of interesting. It's a long time, and you know, these things are still relevant, which is amazing. Especially with AI now, it's even more relevant. So this is the obligatory subscribe screen. So please do subscribe. I need to tell my kids I'm an influencer, so I'm actually close to being an official YouTube influencer. So please do subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So a busy slide here, but these are our product offerings, just so you know. I'll get to the demo really quick. We make these connectors. So there's connectors for email and CRM and ChatGPT too. And we support you know, Gmail and Outlook for those, as well as many different CRMs. It looks like a lot of you are using Salesforce, bunch of Zohos too, based on the comments. I'm going to ask another question before I finish this slide, and that is, what email system are you using? Okay, so I put that in the comments. Please do answer. So we're using Gmail, using Outlook, let me know. And what I'll do is I'll try to tailor the webinar a little bit towards you know, the general consensus. So a little bit of Outlook, a little bit of Gmail. Thank you for answering. Okay, great. So we also have our own CRM product in addition to these connectors. That is like a configurable all-in-one CRM, and it includes the connectors for email, CRM, and ChatGPT as well. So iCRM kind of comes with everything at one price. That's kind of the idea. And then iCRM also includes this other product called Social Insights, which basically lets you go to any LinkedIn profile and save them as a lead, right? And it actually gets the real work email address, which is better than the tools from LinkedIn itself, because they just give you the email address that the person put in their profile, which is typically just their personal email. So we get their work email too. And then we have these ChatGPT connectors, which basically integrate email and ChatGPT. So basically it automates your inbox using ChatGPT. And obviously I'll show some of that in just a second. won a bunch of awards over the years. We have customers both big and small. I know this slide has all the big customers, but there's loads of smaller companies using our products as well. So, just a little bit about CRM first. Why does CRM fail? Well, usually it's because it's difficult to use and it's not integrated with the way people are already working. And now I think I'm going to go back to this slide. So lack of adoption is the big thing. So I think that people spend most of their day, most business people spend most of their day in their inbox. And if your CRM's not integrated with your inbox, then you're not using it. That's the bottom line. So I really believe this is super important. So now we have ChatGPT in there too. So not only are we bringing CRM into the inbox, but ChatGPT too, and it basically allows you to like automate all of that time you spend in email. Automate a great deal of it anyway. And things it does with ChatGPT, you can actually compose messages, you can reply to messages, you can translate. It provides social media links so you can see, about the people you're interacting with. And you can ask ChatGPT about the person you're corresponding with in email. And you can even add leads or contacts using ChatGPT. And there's more. So I'll demo that in just a second. At the end of the day, CRM and now ChatGPT from your inbox is the way to go, in my opinion. I know I'm biased, but if you disagree, please put something in the chat, and I'll be happy to address it. But it makes it easy to use, saves time. It's super simple, automates data entry, and so on. So it's really, really, it's really important to have that, right? Okay, so basically at the end of the day, it gives you the same workflow as email, and that's where you're spending most of your day, I believe, these days, right? Like you're mostly in email. Just give me one sec. Yeah, okay, so I'll get to the demo in just a second. So why CRM in email and now ChatGPT too? Well, this Inc. study says we spend 30 hours a week, get this, checking our email. This isn't even actually replying to the email, just checking your email. So if you're going to have a system inside email, it better be your CRM or you're not going to use it, right? And then this study said only 18% of people actually spent only 18% of the time is spent in CRM. So basically 3/4 of the time is spent in the inbox and just a little bit of time in CRM. So bringing CRM into your inbox is absolutely critical in my opinion. And then this one's interesting too. It says companies that make data-based decisions are 19x more profitable. So basically, you're there in your inbox, interacting with your customers and leads and so on. If you're making data-based decisions, then you're always better off. So actually, somebody's asking, yeah, I can share the slides. I think what I'll do is it's actually a Google Doc, and I'll just put a link under the video at the end if you don't mind, Mark, and then you can just get to the slides that way. So yeah, check out those studies. Those are like live links, and when I post it, you'll be able to click on them and check out the studies. But thanks for contributing too, Mark. Okay, so anyway, it's super important to have everything inside your email, right? Including, and what do we do in the email? Well, we create this sidebar in both Gmail and Outlook, and it gives you the ability not only to save emails, but to create leads and contacts and cases and opportunities, and then also interact with ChatGPT. There's a background sync too. And then everything's also available from the calendar as well. So it's not only email, like we spend most of our time in our inbox, like those studies said. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing with calendar too. So all these features that you'll see me going through they're available in Calendar as well. Um, so I'm not going to read all this, but um, our connectors have been around for a long time. They're built on the latest technology. It's not a Chrome extension, right? Chrome extensions are like insecure in my opinion, and also they tend to conflict with each other. They're also hard to deploy because they install locally on each PC. We use Gmail add-ons or Outlook add-ins, which is the latest technology, right? Um, and another thing about us with all our products, we have a free trial, and then there's like one price. We don't have like, oh, you want the tin version, that's $2, and then but you need all the features with it. That's $200. We do not do that. We give you one price, and the price is the price. Sometimes we'll give you a discount if you sign up now, but other than that, like the price is the price, and it includes all features. There's no upgrades. We don't do this upsell thing. So I'm not going to read this, but just keep in mind, especially with respect to Gmail, Chrome extensions are not a great way to go. They're super unreliable. They're a security risk. They don't work on mobile, whereas like a Gmail add-on, they kind of always work. They work well with other add-ons. They have centralized cloud deployment. They're more secure because all the information is sent directly from Gmail to your CRM, whichever one you're using. There's no stopping in between. And they work on mobile. There's full mobile capabilities and any browser too. So this slide's got too much details, but there's even more reasons why we're much better, including this Einstein Activity Sync, which Salesforce charges you more than twice what our whole product line costs for. It's very limited as well. Okay, so and then one slide on iCRM. So iCRM is like a full-featured CRM that has that comes to you at basically $30 per user per month, includes our connectors, includes everything at no additional cost. That's the idea behind iCRM. So let's get into the live demos here. Just give me one sec because I have to share my screen. I'm going to go back first to, let's see, it looks like it's evenly split between Outlook and Gmail. So what I'll do is I'll bounce around between the two. Maybe I'll start with Gmail if you guys don't mind. Just give me one sec. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. Share screen. Entire screen. I want to share this one. So you guys should be able to see my Gmail inbox now, right? And first, I'll give you a little tour of this. So these Gmail, they're add-ons in Gmail. It's called an add-on, and they show on the right-hand side here. You see the right-hand side, and you can like expand and collapse them. This is the ChatGPT connector. This is the Salesforce connector. There's one for Dynamics, and here's the one for our own iCRM. Here's the Zoho one. So the way you get these, and you've probably already done this, but just in case you do get add-ons, right? And then you search for the one you want, but I'll search for iEnterprises in this case, which is our company name in case you didn't know. And here's all our connectors. Like you can see, here's the Salesforce one. It has over 160,000 installs. Our own iCRM product has approximately 125K installs. This is the one for Dynamics. You can see Zoho here. Anyway, they're well liked, and we actually have almost 1 million or over 1 million installs at this point of these products. So they're quite well liked. So you just click on one, and then obviously this is already installed in my case, but you click on the install button and it installs. And if you are the Google Workspace admin, you will have the option to do a domain install. Similar for Outlook. I'm going to quickly jump to Outlook if I can find it. So So here's my Outlook inbox, and it's a little different. They're called add-ins in Outlook, and they show at the top. You can see here's our Salesforce, One CRM, and Zoho, and then to install these, you do get add-ins, and it's pretty similar. You search for the one you want, and you can see there's a bunch of them here, right? And then you just add them from here. And then again, if you're the Exchange admin, you can deploy these in mass as well. So it's pretty easy to deploy. So here in Outlook, you click on these, right? And they open up, right? And then I highly recommend that you pin it, right? So that means you click this little pin mark here, and then it stays. So let's go back to Gmail, if you don't mind. I got through the install part. So basically, the way this thing works is when you open a message, then on the right-hand side, you can see, in this case, I have the Salesforce connector open. It can detect who sent the message. And in this case, this person is found in Salesforce. The person's name is James Person, pardon the pun. And you can see all these details about James and so on. So I'm going to go back to the inbox real quick. And then here's the ChatGPT connector. So this one just integrates with ChatGPT and not email, right? And this is available in both Outlook. Just email and not CRM, right? So all of the features, though, of the ChatGPT only product is also included in all these CRM products. So what I'll do is I'll focus on these CRM products that have both, the CRM connectors that have both, and then just keep in mind that if you only want the ChatGPT features, you can install these ChatGPT connectors that we make as well. Anyway. So there's someone asking, I'm back in the Salesforce one. Someone's asking about, it looks similar. I would say that, we try to go with the standard look and feel. Maybe, we just have similar standards to Salesforce, but there's a ton more features in here than the Salesforce one, and just let me demonstrate that, and you'll see. So thanks, Trevor, though, for asking the question. Any other questions, throw them in there. I'll get to them, don't worry. Or at least I'll try my best. Anyway, so if I open this message, it says, this is from James again, and it's saying, hey, can you send me a quote for your product? And then on the right-hand side, again, it found James Person in Salesforce. It knows who James works for. This is clickable. Maybe I want to just log this email first so it's stored in Salesforce. I'll click this little add button here, and bingo, the message is now logged in Salesforce, right? And you can see it's added. But maybe in this case, it would automatically be added to James, the contact that it found in Salesforce. But you could also link it to other objects. For example, I could link it to an opportunity or even a custom object, and all your custom objects and custom fields, regardless of what CRM you're using, Zoho, Salesforce, whatever, they're all automatically detected and rendered here. So if I choose this opportunity, now it's linked to that opportunity and saved in Salesforce. And then I can mark the thread if I want. And now the message thread is automatically synced as well. So that means if there's any more replies to this email message, it'll just automatically sync to Salesforce in this case. There is a full-blown automatic sync where you can just sync any matching emails into Salesforce as well. So let's get into some of the ChatGPT features. So this person's asking me, send me a quote for your product. And this actually happens to me all the time. Like, we have more than one product and people ask something like this. So I'm gonna instruct ChatGPT. I have these ChatGPT features turned on, which I know, by the way, is not in the regular Salesforce connector. And I'm going to just say, respond to this message, ask what product he's interested in. So I'll do that, and I click reply using ChatGPT, and you'll see that it goes out, and it actually asked ChatGPT to reply to the message for me. So it says, hey, could you please specify which product you're interested in so I can provide an accurate quote? Pretty cool, right? Like I didn't really have to do much. So I'll send that, and hopefully James will get back to me later with tell me which product he's interested in. And then there's other options in here, like you can translate using ChatGPT and all these things. Anyway, I'm going to explore this a little bit more, and I'll jump to Outlook again. There's also social insights, and social insights have like the social media links for the person that sent the message as well, which of course they're clickable. You can go out to LinkedIn, and then here's all the related records you can like toggle between the person or the company, all the opportunities, all the cases, everything. And these are completely clickable too. Like if I want to see this opportunity, I can click here and open it, or maybe I'll do that so you can see I can open it, and it actually opens in the sidebar, and then you can see the details about it. And I can even edit it right here. So this is an opportunity, right? I can even put it in edit mode. And again, all the custom fields and drop downs and everything are just supported here automatically. There's nothing you need to do. But maybe, sometimes I might actually want to go into Salesforce. I know people spend most of their time in their inbox, right? But sometimes you do want to go into Salesforce, and you can click here and it'll just take you. In this case, I was on an opportunity, so it's taking me to this opportunity inside Salesforce, right? Going back to Gmail real quick, going to click back. This is again, back to the main screen. You can even create like a new opportunity or a new case, like if someone shoots you an email, and then they say they have a problem or something, you can click this little plus sign, make a new case. It'll take any attachments or screenshots or whatever from the message, embed it in the case, and it gets created in Salesforce or Zoho or whatever you're using. So I'm going to flip back to Outlook really quick. So here's like an actual email message about the webinar today, right? And you can see, again, I have the Salesforce connector open again. It found me in Salesforce, and I can log this email or whatever. But the ChatGPT tools inside Outlook are under this little drop down here. So maybe I want to know a little bit about the company that sent this message, and I can say, tell me about iEnterprises, which is my company, obviously. And now it goes out to ChatGPT. It asks that question of ChatGPT and like displays it in the sidebar here. So it says it's a software company, CRM. And then it also prompts you for some related questions, right? Like what products and services, what are typical clients, what's the history? So I don't know how it's going to answer, but let's see what products. So asking ChatGPT what products iEnterprises provides, and now it goes out there and asks ChatGPT that, and it'll bring it back to the screen. Okay, there you go. It's pretty good. We don't have an IoT product, but everything else looks pretty good. It's interesting. Anyway, now I'll open another message from James Person. Now we're in Outlook, and you can see it's pretty much the same thing in Outlook with regards to how this works. You can log the email or link it to an opportunity or anything else. I can, again, like Adam says, please send me information about your product, but what information, right? So I can reply to the email using ChatGPT, and say, hey, what product are you talking about? And it'll do that. Or I can say, tell me about this information. And then in the other tools area, you can actually reply using templates. And those templates are stored. In this case, it would be Salesforce, but we support them in iCRM as well. So I'm going to show you something really quick on mobile. Um, and I guess one question I have is how many people are already using our connectors? I'm just curious versus other connectors. Um, okay, I'm going to show a little bit on mobile. Hang on one sec. Give me one sec to bring this up. Okay. So in this case, I will go into, this is the Gmail app on my mobile device, right? It happens to be an iPhone, but obviously Android is supported as well. And if I open up an email message um, inside my mobile device, works very similar in Outlook too. And then you can see down at the bottom here, you see this down here at the bottom. These are where the Gmail, in this case, the Gmail add-ons go in mobile. And I can click on that. We've been kind of focusing on Salesforce. But I'll jump out. I'll show a little iCRM in a minute, for example. But you can see that everything that was in the sidebar, remember the sidebar in the sidebar on the right side inside both Gmail and Outlook, everything is at the bottom. So really, I can log the email. I can do everything right from here. One thing I like on mobile is reply with template and also the ChatGPT features, because a lot of times people will send you a message that asks you a very complex question, but on your mobile device, it's pretty difficult to answer with links and all sorts of information. But using the reply with template or where reply with ChatGPT eases that. So this is kind of a holy grail item for us. Like, do any of you have a connector other than ours that works on mobile? Because I don't think one exists. I think we're the only company that actually has successfully implemented these things on mobile. Anyway, I will go back here. Any other questions? So no, not too many people. That's an opportunity. You guys that are not using the connector, our connector, you guys should get in there, install it, give it a try. There's a 7-day free trial. If you've already tried it, we'll extend your trial, and so on. So we're happy to do that. Let me see what I forgot here. Really, this should only take another few minutes. Anybody have any other questions about the connectors and/or ChatGPT? Remember, if you don't have a CRM, you can install just the connector for ChatGPT, and that's in Get Add-ins. Let me show you how it looks. This is our own iCRM, right? So if I open a message and then I open iCRM, you'll see the connector part of this looks almost exactly the same as the Salesforce connector, as does the Zoho one, right? I'll click on Zoho now. Let's see. I haven't clicked on that in a while, but you can see, again, this is the Zoho connector, right? And you can see it looks almost exactly the same in all the connectors. So basically, you open an email message, it shows you about a little bit about the person who opened the message. You can open the contact and edit it, log the emails, has the social media links, and the ability to add like any object in the CRM right from here. So basically, you can manipulate the whole. So someone's asking, is the CRM connector free? So we have to make money somehow. It is actually free, or should call it included with our own iCRM product. So if you buy our iCRM product, it's basically list price is $34.95 per user per month and includes the connector. But we have to make money somehow, so there's a free trial, and then the connector's list price is $24.95 per user per month. But I'll give you like a discount code if you email me at John M. Carini at ienterprises.com. I'll put that I'll put it in the chat too. Ask for discount code email at ienterprises.com. Okay, so I put it in the chat. If you want a discount code, be like up to half off actually. Just email us and we'll give it to you. And I'll make sure the code is good for a long period of time. Any other questions? You know, like it's really a new realm with artificial intelligence, and then bringing intelligence into the inbox with AI, because that's where you work. And I feel like the combination of ChatGPT, um, you know, and all of these like CRM tools really makes you intelligent in your inbox. Here's Don asking for a question. Can you transfer Outlook information? Yes. Yeah. So I didn't really go too much into the automatic sync, but there's a way to sync contacts into iCRM. Also, I would recommend though that you create a spreadsheet with all your contact information, and we'll help you transfer um, um, transfer the whatever information you want into iCRM. We actually do that as part of any paid subscription. So I know it sounds crazy, but we do that free of charge, or included with any subscription. We onboard you, and that includes, you know, doing a few sessions with your people and actually helping you import the data and configure your system. We don't require you to do, like if you go with other vendors, they'll require you to do like huge consulting projects. That's not the case. We will do everything for you and get you up and running as part of the subscription price. And you can sign up monthly for $35, and you can cancel at any time. We don't lock you into an annual contract or anything. There's a couple other questions. So we can help you transfer. Is the Dynamics connector on Outlook? Yes. I'm actually on a Mac right now. I don't know if I have the Outlook one. I mean, the Dynamics, oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. But it works exactly the same way. I'm on a Mac, and that actually is a limitation. Many of the other connectors don't work on a Mac, but ours does. Yeah. Peter, how are you, Peter? Thanks for joining. Yeah, like what's on our roadmap? Well, we're trying to do deeper intelligence. It's not really a ChatGPT feature, but we're about to add SMS messaging to all of this too, where you can communicate with SMS messaging, and also when you reply to emails, we're going to add a transition screen where you can ask ChatGPT to like refine the message. So when you reply to a message right now, it lays it up in a draft. Like I'll do one right here. And I'll create this reply. Right now it lays it up in a draft in Outlook in this case, but instead we're going to show it here in the sidebar, and then you can say, oh, that's good, ChatGPT, but change this and make it, put more details in it, or change this and add or make it more formal. So anyway, that's some of the short-term stuff we're doing. Thanks, Peter, for joining. I think we're kind of done. I'm going to go out to the deck again, if you guys don't mind, and I'll wrap it up. Any other questions, last minute questions? Great. So I went into how to install it. Remember, get add-ins, get add-ons in Outlook, add-ons in Gmail, add-ins in Outlook. It's super easy to install and can be deployed. Here's the pricing, pretty much the last slide. Again, email me at johnmcarini@ienterprises.com if you'd like like a discount code, but the connectors, which include all this ChatGPT stuff for Gmail and Outlook, list prices basically $25 per user per month, paid monthly. It gets discounted to 20 per user per month if you pay annually. There's volume discounts, and I can send you a coupon code if you shoot me an email. One thing about our monthly contracts and even our annual contracts, we don't mess around. It includes everything. There's no additional features that you need to upgrade to get. That's the price. There's only one price, and it includes everything that we offer, basically. So check that out. Also, you can cancel at any time. We don't make you call an 800 number and press 7 digits in order to cancel. You can go online and cancel at any time. So if you want to just buy it for the monthly fee and then see if it's worth your time, you can do that and cancel at any time. We don't mess around. And then ICRM, which is a tremendous value, is basically $30 per user per month, paid annually, and it's $35 if you pay monthly. Again, we help you. It comes with the connectors for email, Outlook, and Gmail, and we help you import your data. We help you configure it all in one price. So if there's any more questions, please shoot me an email, johnmcarini@ienterprises.com. Again, one more time, please subscribe so I can tell my kids I'm an influencer. I would love to be able to do that. Thank you very much. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for joining. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic week. Any questions, please shoot an email to me. Thank you and have a fantastic day.